morning, traders. It's about 11:45 on June 24th, and hopefully everybody's having a active, profitable week trading. My name is Daniel, and this is the view from my vantage point. Going to take a few minutes to talk about trend reversals. How do you spot a trend reversal using VantagePoint? Obviously, trading is about timing. It's about picking the right direction. The blog last week, if you didn't get a chance to watch that blog, it details specifically where better timing can produce more profits, and VantagePoint is going to improve your timing dramatically by forecasting trends. Well, when it's time to spot a trend reversal, what better than using a tool that forecasts with up to 86% accuracy 1 to 3 days in advance? Let me show you what I mean. We're looking at Baidu.com. A lot of people who know that stock, trade that stock, do options on that stock on a regular basis. How do you spot a trend reversal in a stock like Baidu so that you know when it's time to buy a call or when it's time to buy a put? First of all, in VantagePoint, you've got a blue line, you've got a green line, and you've got a black line. Now, the black line is a simple moving average. Everybody knows what that is. The blue line is key. That's VantagePoint's proprietary predicted moving average. That's indicating the trend direction 1 to 3 days in advance. The green line at the bottom is indicating the strength, meaning when it's up here in the 1 position, up at the top like this, it's an oscillator. It's indicating the average price over the next 2 days is going to be greater than the previous 2 days. Well, when you have that kind of calculation, that's going to indicate short-term weakness or strength. When it's down in the bottom, it's indicating weakness, top, strength. Using these indicators together are going to help you spot trend reversals early so that you can position yourself to profit on a consistent basis. Let me show you what I mean. When the blue line crosses the black line, that's VantagePoint indicating this trend is reversing. It's expected to change direction. A trend change is coming. Now, this is a leading indicator. See, the neural networks in VantagePoint, the predictive technology is transform a standard lagging indicator into a market leading indicator. So when that blue line crosses, that's indicating this trend is expected to go up. Now, if the green line at the bottom, the predicted neural index, is telling you that there's short-term strength or there's short-term weakness, if you think an uptrend is coming, you want to see strength in that trend. So you want this neural index to be up in the 1 position. In this situation, we've got confirmation of that. This is about, May 16th or so, right around that date range. The blue line crossed above, the neural index indicated that there was short-term strength, and boom, that trend changed direction the next day. Look at that. In the first 4 days of this trend, Baidu shot straight up. It went up 6%, $11.77 per share. And you spotted that trend reversal early in VantagePoint because you're using predictive indicators. Now, this overall trend ran for some time. Let's see. As of closing bell yesterday, it's up 10%, about $20 a share. So VantagePoint indicated that trend was changing direction. You could jump into that position, buy your calls, buy the underlying asset. That's up to you. And as long as that blue line stays above that black line, VantagePoint is indicating that trend is expected to keep going up. So right there, you spotted a trend reversal early and you positioned yourself to profit. Same thing in Williams companies. Right here, the blue line is below the black line, indicating that this trend is expected to go down. Now, conversely, when you see that, you want this indicator down in the 0. Naturally, if the trend is expected to go down, you want to see weakness. That trend starts falling, Williams company's stock starts losing value, and you make profit to the short side. 9%, about $4.87 per share. Now, right there, VantagePoint helped you capture incredible profits in a stock and spotted the trend reversal early. Right here, the blue line crossed above the black line. The neural index is in the 1 position. You know 1 to 3 days in advance that this trend is changing direction. Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3 days, boom. On the 4th day, you can see that VantagePoint nailed it. You were in position to profit, and in 4 trading days, you picked up 25% profit, about $12.53 a share. Now, in these 2 trades, if you're looking at Baidu and you count 3 trades, you're talking about making tens of thousands of dollars by spotting trend reversals early, and it's simple with VantagePoint. And kind of another opportunity here where VantagePoint indicated this trend to go up. It went up for months, it looks like. Let's see. 25 trading days. It went up 22%, $2.51 per share. But then look at this. The trend change direction. VantagePoint indicated it when the blue line started moving down back here. It crossed on this day. From that point forward, this trend just kept going down, and there's another profit to the downside. Now you're talking about being up about 40%, 35% profit or so into trades. Doesn't change whether you're talking about optionable stocks with $200 or $300 share price, or you're talking about stocks that you could consider a penny stock. Not per se penny, but a stock with a share price around $1.30. VantagePoint indicated that trend was going to go up on May 20th. On that day, that neural index confirmed it. VantagePoint's indicating this trend is changing direction. You have virtually no movement in the candlesticks here, but VantagePoint indicated it, and right there, from that point on, look at that. You've got an up day, and then boom, you positioned yourself to profit. You get 10,000 shares of a stock like this, and right there you make $10,000 in one trade. Gilead Sciences, another very optionable stock a lot of people talk about. VantagePoint indicated that trend was going to go up. The neural index confirmed it, and since that prediction, this trend has gone straight up. 16%, $17 per share. You can do the math. 10 contracts of that, you're talking about making $15,000 or so. Very simply, by using predictive indicators, you're going to give yourself the opportunity to spot a trend reversal before it happens. You can get into position and profit right at the beginning of the trend. If we look at Gilead Sciences, you can see in the first few days of this trend, profits were already there. There's 1, 2, let's go 3 days. You're already up about $5 per share. That's the kind of profits that you intended to make with trading. And through VantagePoint, using the predictive technologies, using the neural network processes, you're going to give yourself the opportunity to do that on a consistent basis.